Can street wisdom, comedic timing, and Detroit grit coexist in one MC? Bruiser Wolf's Potluck isn't just an album, it's a lyrical dinner party where every dish is seasoned with wit, wisdom, and wild storytelling. Let's talk about it. What's good, everybody? It's your man Lighthouse, and you're now tuned into another episode of Everything for Everybody. And today we'll be discussing Bruiser Wolf's Potluck album. Bruiser Wolf isn't just back, he brought a whole damn buffet with him. Potluck, his third full-length album, feels like the culmination of years spent seasoning a sound uniquely his own. Part street sermon, part stand-up special, all Detroit soul. For those who've been sleeping, this is your wake-up call. For those of us who's been riding since Dope Game Stupid, Potluck is the main course we've been waiting for. Wolf's voice alone could earn him cult status, half gravel, half grin, but it's the content that keeps listeners rewinding. He flips between wild-eyed humor and sobering perspective with such fluidity you almost miss how much game he's given. His lines are like the kind you catch yourself quoting days later, not because they're catchy, but because they carry truth dressed in a hustler's silk robe. The album opens with Say No More, a groovy head nodder produced by Knxwledge that doubles as a mission statement. Bruiser's not here for empty cosigns. He's here to serve you what you didn't know you were starving for. By the time we get to Air Fryer, Harry Fraud's cloudy sample palette has Bruiser serving fiends and punchlines in the same breath, only to turn soulful on Beat the Charge, where Nicholas Craven lays the backdrop for a cinematic life confession. What makes Potluck more than a witty lyrical exercise is the cohesion. Despite producers ranging from Jake One and Filthy to Knxwledge and Nicholas Craven, Wolf never sounds out of place. He adapts, he stretches, pause, but he never bends his identity. Lock-in slinks with focus. Pee Wee Herman gets delightfully weird with Chili Gonzalez. The song Pee Wee Herman samples a Joski Love song from the 80s called the Pee Wee Dance, which interpolates Tequila by the Champs. I thought that was very interesting, and I thought that was great. I think, me and Bruiser might be in the same age range, but to have that, to pull that reference and sample that, I thought it was dope. And on the song, Off I Couldn't Refuse, confesses to street deals that were too good to pass up. But it's the back half of Potluck where things get deeply human. Baby You croons over Chipmunk Soul about the real ones women crave. And the song Overlooks strips things back to remind us Wolf's gift isn't just his cadence, it's his clarity. You're more than looks, is what he tells the lady, but really he's speaking to all of us. Don't let the surface fool you. Look deeper. Bruiser calls it a potluck because, in his words, everyone brought a dish. I made it into a full meal. He's not lying. This album is seasoned with intention. Every track offers something new without sacrificing flavor. And as a fan, I can't help but fantasize about what a Bruiser Wolf and Alchemist album would be like, or if, he did some shit with Timbaland, or if he had a joint with Bink, the fact that he had a variety of producers on this project, it definitely showed his range and his ability to still stay himself on different types of production. So I definitely see that as a highlight, and this is very promising because when I first heard Bruiser Wolf, I was like, he's super unique. And some people could be so unique that they only need a specific type of beat, but all his projects, they're all soulful, they all have samples, they're all very interesting, but they go well with him. And the diversity of production is what I feel is super important. His ability to just jump on anything and really lock in and give us a solid project each time. So from the Dope Game Stupid to his joint My Stories Got Stories to this joint right here, Potluck, fire. He's not put out a whack album. I'm a fan of his. I always share his music with people yo, you gotta check this artist out. That's how I check if you cool. Do you know who Bruiser Wolf is? If niggas don't know who Bruiser Wolf is, I'll be having to show them yo, listen to his lyrics. It's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper type of shit. He just says things in a way where you're yo, that's so profound, but it's just so simple. It's less is more, and he fits in a whole bunch of concepts within these I don't know, it's just these one-liners. It's a whole bunch of one-liners, but they're parables. The shit is just really nuance, it's damn, why not think of that? You know what I mean? But it's not for us to think of. It's for Bruiser Wolf to think of it and deliver it, and he delivers it well. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So Potluck is a fire album. You know what I mean? I really fuck with this. I'm happy that it dropped. I didn't even know it was dropping, but I got the the notification in my my Spotify, and I've been listening to it all weekend. So I had to just take a day extra just to like kind of sit with it and just listen to it. And like, there's so many quotables on here, man. Like, I actually want to get into one of the songs. I want to play Beat the Charge, okay? Let's get a little sample of this, you know, just in case, you know, y'all need to hear like a reference, because, you know, if you don't know who Bruiser Wolf is, this will be a perfect way for you to just kind of get like a little, all right, a sampler, you know what I mean? So let's just get into a song called Beat the Charge by Bruiser Wolf.
Life a movie, everybody play a part. Play a part. AP real, like the month after March. Month after March. Potato on the biscuit, we eating starch. We eating starch. Assault the witness, to beat the charge. Listen. To beat the charge, listen. My life a movie. A movie. Everybody play a part. A part. AP real, like the month after March. Yeah. Potato on the biscuit, we eating starch. We eating starch. Assault the witness, to beat the charge. To beat the charge. Listen. We set up shop. Brick and mortar. Brick and mortar. We on the block. Get your order. Get your order. Y'all can't stop the leading score. Y'all flop like a fish out of water. Fish out of water. We made nuts off of quarters. Off of quarters. These thoughts wanna have my daughter. She was shocked. I would not support it. Don't picture us. Crop the portrait. I got a young bop. She gorgeous.
There you have it. He said my AP reel like the month after March. Like, what? This is the shit I'm talking about. Like, there's a lot of lines like that throughout the project. Like, every time you listen to it, there's a new level, there's a new line or bar that jumps out at you. And that's what makes Bruiser Wolf a very interesting artist. It's the fact that he says captivating shit, man. Like, you hear it and you're like, nah, this is fire. So I implore all of you to just check it out. Bruiser Wolf's Potluck, you know what I mean? Bruiser Wolf has a promising future in a rap career, and I just can't wait to keep seeing him progress and like expand as an artist and just work with different people. This was great to see his versatility in terms of production. Yeah, I was very pleased with this album. You know, the possibilities are endless when you have this much soul, this much wit, and this much wisdom on the mic. Bruiser Wolf is not just evolving, he's expanding, and Potluck proves there's no one in the game who cooks quite like him. So that's my time. Thank you for watching another episode of Everything for Everybody. Hopefully Bruiser Wolf's Potluck is for you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.